Good morning. Hello, students. Good morning, everyone. How are you? I hope you all are fine. Welcome to my history class. I'm your history teacher, and my name is Khan Tarannum Rais Ahmed. I'm from Love Grow Pumping MTS School, Worli. So, welcome you all. I welcome you all to my history and civics class. Today, as you know, we are going to study civics. So, let us quickly start with the class because then we have to learn the song also and sing the song also along with me. Okay? So, today we will be studying civics. Let us start the chapter. Okay, so let us start the slideshow. Today we are going to study civics. So this is our online class rules. As you can see, you have to listen carefully, follow the instructions, respect others, work quietly, study safely. We all have to arrive on time because if you don't come on time, then you will miss out what the teacher has taught. Be prepared. Okay, so you have to read and come. Next slide we will see. Yes, today is the day to learn something new. Every day I say you students this same particular thing because every day you have to sit in the class in any subject class. Whenever you are gaining education, you have to sit with this mindset in your mind thinking that today I am going to learn something new, therefore I am sitting in this class and I will enjoy my class, and after this class is over, I will learn something new. So with this mindset, you must sit in any lecture, in any online lecture. This should be your mind. Okay. Next, we will see. Yes. So this is our civics chapter, fundamental rights, part 2. Okay. So this is the name of the lesson. Now let us start. We will do the brief revision of what we have already studied in the last lesson. So let us see point wise what we have studied. Number one point is we learnt about children's right. We came to know that children also have some rights like right to be heard, right to get educated, right to be loved, right to be cared. For example, even for pet animals, they have the right to be taken care of. Okay, so similarly, even children have right to be taken care of when they are born. They have the right to good education, good home, and good food. Okay, so this right they have to be provided by their parents. Okay, next point is that we must all know our rights. We must all know our rights. Third point that we learned in our last lesson was right to equality. Everyone is equal before the law. Okay, everyone is equal in this country. We cannot discriminate before law on the basis of our skin color, on the basis of our gender, on our caste, religion, or in the area that we reside. Nobody can discriminate you in that matter. So we all are equal before law and we all are equal in this society. Similarly, we also saw that there is removal of untouchability. The practice of untouchability, जो अछूतपना था, जो हम लोग छूत अछूत जो पहले के इंडियन सोसाइटी में ये प्रैक्टिस प्रिवेल करती थी, that we have totally abolished. We also saw the thoughts of Mahatma Gandhi on the removal of untouchability. So this untouchability has been completely removed. Why? Because the constitution strives hard to make equality between all its Indian citizens. So after removing untouchability, all the citizens of India are on the same level. They are the same. There is no untouchability. Next, what we have removed, what the constitution has removed, removal of artificial hierarchy. What do you mean by artificial? Means nakli. Okay, so calling somebody Raja, Maharaja, it no longer exists in our Indian society. Now everyone will be known by his or her own name. That individual will be known by what work he has done in his particular area of expertise, but not just by his belongings that he is a Raja or he is a Maharani. So that titles have not been used. Now hereafter we will not be using these titles, and we will concentrate only on individual's achievement in his or her particular field. So like this, the Indian Constitution has removed artificial hierarchy. Okay, so this was the brief revision that what we did in our last class. So let us now start with our the lesson has not been finished. We have still to finish half of the lesson. Yes. So first and most important thing, this lesson has been taught to you because you should know your rights as an individual, as an adult, or as a child. Every person that is living has to know his or her own rights, which is very important. First, we will know our right, then only we can practice our rights. We can use our rights and utilize our rights. But if we don't know what is our rights, how you can utilize your own rights? Okay, next we will see what we have. Yes, so the second right, like we have studied right to equality in the last lesson. So now this is right to liberty. Now we will see in our next slide what is right to liberty. Yes, so right to liberty is actually right to life. What we think, students, that food, clothing, shelter, and this we have been taught that food, clothing, and shelter is only thing required for living life. But that is not so. Now, as you are growing up, you must have right to liberty. That right to liberty gives us right to life, to live our life. Only food, clothing, and shelter will not help us to live our life successfully and fully. Okay, so we should get freedom to live our life. So that is called right to life. So right to life is supplementary to right to liberty. Let us see what is there in right to liberty. Okay, so right to liberty is also security of the person. There is also security of the person in right to liberty. जब हमको liberty दी जाती है, हमको छूट दी जाती है, तो उसके साथ साथ क्या आता है, हमारे साथ security भी आती है. Okay, so we have to be secure. This security is provided to us by the law. The Indian Constitution provides us, the law provides us, the lawmakers provide us security along with giving us the liberty. Liberty means freedom. We will see now in next slide that what right to liberty has been given to us and what we can enjoy. Yes. So first first freedom that we have been given us in right to liberty is freedom to assemble peacefully. Assemble मतलब जमा होना. हम लोग कहीं भी पीसफुली जमा हो सकते. दैट इज अवर राइट. ये हमारा अधिकार है कि अगर इफ यू वांट टू रेज अ पॉइंट, इफ यू वांट टू प्रूव अ पॉइंट, if you want to have a group discussion, if you want to have a friend a picnic, a small picnic, so we have been given this right. हमको ये अधिकार मिला है कि हम लोग कहीं भी assemble हो सकते हैं peacefully where it is allowed. Okay, so we can assemble peacefully. That is the freedom that we have given to us. Nobody can shoo us away. Nobody can tell us no, you cannot assemble, now get away from here, because this freedom has been given to us by our constitution. Next freedom, we will see what we have been given. Next. Yes, freedom to form association or unions. You might have seen that even students form laughing club or playing club, cricket club. So this unions or association, ये freedom हमको government की तरफ से, law की तरफ से हमको मिला है. We have been given this right that we can form association, we can form groups, we can form club. Even kitty party clubs are there, women's associations are there, children's association, children's groups are there, children's club are there. So all this association and unions you can form and you can enjoy the freedom of forming this association because this liberty has been given to us. Okay, so आप लोग छोटा सा जो group होता है, even now what you can do when you are at home, you can form a laughing club. How you can form? You can form a group or association of 2 or more children, and every week you can meet each other and you can crack a new joke. So that will become an association. You can plan to meet somewhere. Okay, so you can assemble peacefully. That is the freedom you have been given. And also you can form a union. So that that right has been given to you to form a union. So you can form a laughter club. So 5 or more students, 4 or more students can form a group and form a laughing club. Every week you all can meet and crack a joke, new joke, and you can laugh out. So this liberty has been given to us. So you cannot, nobody can deny you this liberty. Nobody can deprive you of this freedom that you cannot form a group or you cannot form a union. Okay. Next slide, we will see what freedom, other freedom we have been given to us. Freedom to move freely throughout the territory of India. आप अपने country में कहीं भी घूम सकते हो. ऑल्सो यू आर बीन गिवन राइट टू ट्रेवल बट नॉट टू सेटल डाउन. ओके, दूसरे कंट्री में जाके सेटल डाउन होने का राइट आपको नहीं, हमारी कंट्री नहीं दे सकती, बट यू आर गिवन द राइट, यू आर गिवन द अधिकार टू ट्रेवल. यू कैन ट्रेवल, आप जा सकते हो दूसरी कंट्री. यू कैन ट्रेवल abroad to studies, you can travel abroad to to do jobs, you can travel abroad to have fun. ओके, तुम घूमने जा सकते हो, आप लोग ट्रैवलिंग कर सकते हो, न्यू न्यू डेस्टिनेशंस आर, you can explore new destinations, you can go for hiking, go for a picnic. So in India you can go anywhere, as well as in India you can decide. For example, if an individual is born in a remote village, कोई छोटे से विलेज में अगर कोई इंडिविजुअल बॉर्न हुआ है, and if that individual wishes to study in some other state, so he has full right to go and settle down in that state and study and complete his studies in that state. Nobody has the right to deny you that right. ओके, तो किसके पास ये अधिकार नहीं है कि आपसे ये अधिकार छीन सके कि आप दूसरे स्टेट में जाकर रह सके. ओके, यू कैन डिसाइड इन एनी स्टेट ऑफ इंडिया यू लाइक, where you will flourish and where you will progress as an individual. You will develop your personality for the good of your. So ये हमको freedom मिला है that you can move freely throughout the territory, as well as you have got the freedom to reside and settle down in any part of the territory of India. You can also settle down, मतलब आप अपना पूरा जो जीवन का जो मुख्य काल है, जो major part of the life है, you can settle down in any part of the state. But the territory of India, the constitution does not give you the right to settle down abroad. Okay, that their country will give you, but our country gives you the right to travel to that country. You can go for studies, you can go for just traveling, for picnic, for journeys, okay, for tours, but you cannot settle down. That right, that will be given to you by that country. Okay, so next we will see what rights we have next. This is the most important right. Now, as we were talking that right to life, so what you thought that only food, clothing and shelter is necessary for living, but that is not so. As you grow up, you also have your point of view, you also have emotions, you also think, no, this is not right and that is right, and you also think that this is not wrong, this has to be wrong. So this is your own point of view. So as you grow up, you feel this needs to raise your voice, you feel to make a point, to stand up against something, to protest against something, to say no to something. For example, जब आप छोटे होते हो तो आपकी मम्मी जो चाहती है वो आपको खिला देती है, but जैसे जैसे आप बड़े होते हैं, as you grow up, what you do कि आप you start telling, no mama, I don't want this, no daddy, I don't want this, I want this, I want to eat this, I want to wear this, I like this color. So this is called freedom of speech and freedom of expression. So you can express your views, you can express whatever you want to say, your mind, whatever point of view you want to establish, all this you can express through freedom of speech and freedom of expression. Next we will see. Yes, so along with freedom you get some responsibility. तो आपको जब freedom मिलती है तो freedom के साथ साथ क्या आता है, रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटीज भी आती है. अभी हम देखेंगे हमको क्या रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटीज है. फॉर एग्जाम्पल, आप लास्ट लेसन में मुझसे किसने पूछा था कि टीचर, माय मदर डज नॉट अलाउ मी टू प्ले विद अ पर्टिकुलर child because that particular child is poor. So what you can do, first you have to have a discussion because you have been given freedom of speech. तो आपको डिस्कशन करना है किसके साथ, आपके मम्मी के साथ. दैट व्हाई योर मदर इज टेलिंग यू नो नॉट टू प्ले विद दैट पर्टिकुलर पर्सन, नॉट टू प्ले विद दैट पर्टिकुलर इंडिविजुअल. So you have to have discussion. So maybe your mother will come to, your mummy will come to a conclusion. You both will come to a conclusion that why you should not be playing with that particular boy or particular children. So what happens, students, now with rights you also get some responsibility. So these are the responsibility. For example, you have the right to say that I want to stay alone. आपको पूरा हक बनता है ये बोलने का कि आपको क्या रहना है, आपको अकेले रहना है. बट देन व्हाट इज द रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी, उसके साथ साथ रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी आती है. देखते क्या रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी आती है. सबसे पहले रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी आती है चूज अ सेफ प्लेस टू स्टे अलोन. आपको अगर अलोन रहना है तो आपको क्या करना है, यू हैव टू चूज अ सेफ प्लेस टू स्टे अलोन, आपको क्या करना है, अलोन रहने के लिए एक सेफ प्लेस का चॉइस करना है। उसके बाद क्या करना है, लेट पीपल नो व्हेन यू विल बी बैक, आपको लोगों को बताना है कि व्हेन यू विल बी बैक, आप वापस कब आएंगे। उसके बाद साथ साथ आपको क्या करना है, रिस्पेक्ट अदर पीपल्स राइट टू बी अलोन, आपको दूसरे लोगों की राइट की भी रिस्पेक्ट करना है। Okay, if you have a right, even you have a right. So the right to liberty in the constitution has guaranteed, if the right to liberty of constitution has guaranteed us freedom of speech and movement, तो उसका मतलब ये नहीं है कि हमको जैसे भी हम बोल सकते हैं, ऐसा नहीं है, हमको हमारे जो विचार है वो सोच समझ के बोलना चाहिए। Freedom of speech does not mean that you can stand on the road and give bad words to anybody. No, then you are not using your right responsibly. You have to use your right responsibly. Okay, next we will see. Yes, now other responsibilities that come with your rights is you are given the, as you know, children's right, आपको अच्छे घर मिलना चाहिए, food, clothing, shelter, that is your right as a children. Along with that, आपकी responsibility क्या होती है, that you have to take care of those belongings. For example, आपकी clothing, you get new clothes, that you have to take care. You get furniture, you get jewelry, all that you have to take care. Ask before you use or borrow things that belong to other people. That is required in our school. जब आप स्कूल में आते हो, आप दूसरों की चीज यूज करते हो, then it is necessary that you ask the other people that can I borrow your pencil, can I borrow your pen, so because it is their things, so it is their right to give it to you or not give it to you. So before borrowing you have to ask, and not steal and not take away. Okay, so that is your responsibility. Your pencil, your right, but if it is others pencil, then you have to ask. Okay, next we will see. Okay, so the right to liberty in the constitution guarantees us freedom of speech, freedom of expression, freedom of movement, and it also provided us security to keep us safe. So okay, so now these rights and responsibilities come hand in hand. If you are using your right, then also you have to use it responsibly. ओके तो आपको जिम्मेदारी से आपके राइट्स को यूज करना है, आपके अधिकार को अगर आप यूज करना चाहते हो तो यू हैव टू यूज इट विथ रिस्पॉन्सिबली एज अ रिस्पॉन्सिबल person. Okay, next slide we will see what you have. Yes, as I have said you earlier, right to life just does not mean food, clothing and shelter. As you grow up, as you become an adult, there are many things that grows in your mind. बहुत सारी बातें आपके दिमाग में चलती है, and you have the urge, आपको urge होता है that I have to put across my point. This is my point. This is my freedom of expression. I should be given a chance to speak. So right to life is much more than just food, clothing and shelter. Right to life is also synonymous with right to liberty, because liberty जब हमको मिलती है तो हमको freedom मिलता है life जीने का. Okay, so freedom of speech, freedom of expression, all this leads us to good life, a successful life and a complete life, and it also gives us the opportunity to grow in life. Okay, next slide we will see. Yes. Now all this right you are listening, freedom of speech, freedom of protection, freedom of expression, all this is given to us. Along with this, the constitution also provide us with legal protection and security to keep us safe. We will study about this in our next slide. Let us see what is there. More about legal protection. Yes. So legal protection has been given to everybody equally because there is right to equality. हर जगह right to equality है तो हमको legal protection भी जो है, this has been given to us everybody equally, and it is not denied to anybody on the basis of their race or religion or on the basis of where they are born. If they are Indian, everybody is given, not even Indian, everybody in India, in the territory of India is been given legal protection. For example, we all have right to life. It appears to be simple, but it is a very deep importance, that right to life. For example, it implies getting a guarantee to live. Okay, आपको guarantee मिलता है living का. Okay, और also availability of a conducive environment to living. You must get a environment to living. Okay, उसके बाद nobody can take the right to live, can take away another's life. एक दूसरे की जिंदगी हम लोग को लेने का कोई हक नहीं है. You might have heard this, that you don't have right to take anyone other's life. Otherwise, you will be prosecuted in a court of law. आपको पुलिस पकड़ के ले जाएगी और आपके ऊपर क्या होगा, केस चलेगा. No person can be arrested and detained without any reason. Okay, next slide में हम लोग देखेंगे इसके बारे में. Yes. Now everyone knows, everyone watch lot of television. आपको जब पता है जैसे ही पुलिस मैन जो आते हैं अरेस्ट करने, तो वैसे ही एक सवाल खड़ा होता है कि where is your arrest warrant? Everybody has heard this dialogue from movies that आपके इंस्पेक्टर आपके पास अरेस्ट वारंट है क्या? So that is very important. अगर कोई भी no person can be arrested and detained without any reason, only with an arrest warrant. There are some rights supplementary to the right of life. For example, nobody can be punished twice for the same offense. अगर आपने एक गुनाह किया है तो उसके लिए आपको बार बार सजा मिलनी नहीं चाहिए, ये गलत है. This is against the right to liberty. Okay, before being punished, also before being punished, the allegations जो आपके पर इल्जाम लगे हैं against the person have to be proved in the court of law. तब punishment से पहले, सजा मिलने से पहले, the allegation that you are facing that is been against a person have to be proved. The courts have to perform this task. Who's this task? किसका काम है? ये courts का काम है. Okay, कोर्ट में जो मुकदमा चलता है, allegations होते हैं, procedure होते हैं, and this is all judicial procedure. What is all this called? Judicial procedure. The police work is to collect the evidence against the accused and put up the case in the court of law. पुलिस का ये काम है. Also you have seen in many television programs like CID and Crime Patrol how these things happens. First, the police, even if the police gets the evidence, the police is in no right to sentence the culprit or sentence the whoever has committed the crime, that you are sentenced to life imprisonment. That is not the work of the police. What is the work of the police? To first collect the evidence against the accused and put the case in the court of law. Even if the person has not committed the crime, even if the person has committed the crime, he is not punished immediately. Immediately जो होता है उनको punishment मिलता नहीं है. The allegations means ilzam, have to be proved legally. This judicial process takes time. All these things requires time, but it is necessary so that an innocent person does not get punished. क्या जरूरी है कि ये सब जो प्रोसीजर होता है, आपको पता ना तारीख मिलती है कोर्ट में, तो ये जो all this judicial procedure takes time, but this has to be done because innocent person जो इंसान ने कोई गुनाह किया ही नहीं है, बेगुनाह, innocent means बेगुनाह जो इंसान होता है, that person does not get punished. Okay, so this legal protection we have been provided in right to liberty and right to security. Security का मतलब होता है हमको secure मिलता है, हमको protection मिलता है. Okay, so also you are this liberty you have been given, that you have the right to know why you are arrested. Okay, next slide we will see. Yes, so the most important, now we have come to the most important part of this lesson, right to education. हमको क्या अधिकार मिला है? पढ़ाई का अधिकार, ज्ञान का अधिकार हमको मिला है. So this is the most important part of our lesson. So let us see what we have in right to education. Yes, I will read and tell you this right to education. Everybody has to listen very carefully, students. Right to liberty now also includes the right to education. All children between the age group of 6 years and 14 years of age are required to get education, and that is their fundamental right. Again, I will read aloud for you. You have to listen very carefully, then we will discuss about this. The right to liberty now also includes the right to education. All children between the age group of 6 years and 14 years of age are required to get education, and that is their fundamental right. आपका सभी लोगों का, जितने भी बच्चे जो 6 से 14 years के बीच में जो age group है, it is compulsory for them to go to school and get education. But as you know, the schools are not working now, the schools are not open yet. So now what you have to do, it is compulsory for you to attend Zoom lessons, compulsory for you to study at home, be safe by practicing social distancing, but we also have to study well. So this is our right to education. Now there is more to right to education. We will study in our next slide. Okay. So this fundamental right of education, the right to education ensures that no child will be deprived of education. Deprived मतलब होता है कमी. आप लोग देख रहे हैं half part of this image. You can see a girl is doing some work or doing some work. If that girl is doing some work, how can she go to school? That girl cannot go to school because all her time is spent is working and earning for the family. So this is wrong. You have the right to go to school. See, in the half part of the image, you can see how these children are so happy because they are going to school. They are not doing any work. They are not earning for. They will earn, but after they study, है ना, पढ़ाई करने के बाद हमको कमाना है. तो पहले अगर हम कमा लेंगे, पहले हम लोग पढ़ाई कब करेंगे? ओके, तो पढ़ाई की उम्र होती है, पढ़ाई की एज होती है. आपको जो एज ग्रुप आई सेड यू 6 to 14 years ऑफ एज में यू हैव टू गो टू स्कूल. दैट इज योर राइट. आपका अधिकार है, राइट टू एजुकेशन, दैट यू शुड गेट educated, you should study well. So now you are not going to school, but we all are attending Zoom lessons. That is your right. You all have to attend Zoom lessons. You all have to study well at home. So लेबर, चाइल्ड लेबर का मतलब होता है कि जो बचपन में जो काम करते, बच्चे जो काम करते हैं उनको कहा जाता है चाइल्ड लेबर. So that should be stopped completely. Next slide we will see what else we have in our right to education. No child will be deprived of education. Deprived मतलब कमी. आपको मैंने लास्ट लेसन में आई हैव टॉट यू व्हाट इज द मीनिंग ऑफ डिप्राइव्ड. फॉर एग्जांपल कुछ लोगों को डिप्रिवेशन होता है फूड का, क्लोथिंग का, शेल्टर का. सिमिलरली आपको एजुकेशन से डिप्राइव्ड नहीं होना चाहिए. ऑल चाइल्ड शुड गेट एजुकेशन and no child will be deprived of education. Everybody should get education. And when this is online teaching is concerned, it is very easy. Just you have to join and listen to what the teacher is teaching. So online education तो school जाने से भी बहुत easy हो गया है because we at our comfort zone of our home we can get the education. Next slide we will see. Yes, now next हमारा right आता है. हमने पहले पढ़ लिया है right to equality, right to liberty. Third हमारा right आता है right against exploitation. What do you mean by exploitation? Exploitation means using or oppressing people. Okay, right? Okay, so exploitation का मतलब होता है कि जो treating someone, forcing somebody to work against his or her wish. आपकी मर्जी के बगैर आपसे ज्यादा काम कराना या वो काम कराना जो आप नहीं करना चाहते हो, उसे कहा जाता है exploitation. Now this right protects the weaker sections of the society. What do you mean by weaker sections? Like children, small children, like the children, also the laborers, the poor, the women, also adults above the age of 60 or 70 years of age, वो लोग भी weaker sections of society है. So this right protects the weaker sections of the society from the threats of rich and powerful individuals. Okay. Now, while Constitution has banned all types of expression through the right against exploitation, it has made a special provision to prevent the exploitation of children. इसमें children बहुत जरूरी होते हैं क्योंकि child labor is an offense. ये गुनाह हो गया. It is not only exploitation, child labor is an offense. Okay, for example, to compel someone to work, to employ children below the age of 14 years in mines मतलब आपको पता है ना कोयले की खान होती है, तो उसमें एम्प्लॉय करना बच्चों को, या इंडस्ट्रीज में जहां बहुत सारा पोल्यूशन होता है, हेल्थ हजार्डेस होता है, to engage in other dangerous workplaces and for labor in hotels. आपने कभी कभी देखा है होटल्स में भी एम्प्लॉय करते हैं चिल्ड्रन को, and these are forbidden. Forbidden का मतलब होता है these are not allowed. So it is an offense. Child labor has become an offense. आपको किसी इंडिविजुअल अगर एज अ लेबर चाइल्ड को रखता है बिलो द एज ऑफ 14 years, then that individual can be arrested and can be punished in the court of law. Next slide we will see. Okay, so right against exploitation में we will see what comes. So every citizen has a right against exploitation, prohibiting all forms of forced labor. Force मतलब जबरदस्ती आपसे अगर कोई काम करा रहा है कि जबरदस्ती नहीं इतना काम करना है, that is forced labor. Child labor, बच्चों से काम नहीं कराना है below the age of 14 years. And traffic in human beings. Traffic मतलब लोगों को जो individuals होते हैं, चाहे बच्चे हो या कोई भी हो, उनको बेच नहीं सकते हम. We cannot sell human beings, that is called trafficking. So this is right against exploitation, ये हमको मिला है. Exploitation includes bonded labor, forcing somebody to work against his or her wish, treating somebody like a slave, किसी को slave के जैसा किसी के साथ behave करना. Slave means what do you mean by slave? Slave का मतलब होता है नौकर. Yes, slave का मतलब होता है नौकर. तो denying them legitimate compensation. Okay, compensation, अगर कोई accident हो गया, if there is a accident, so the boss has to give that worker compensation. So denying that compensation is also exploiting that worker, making them do excessive work और strenuous work, मतलब जिसमें बहुत ताकत लगती है वो काम कराना individuals को. So that is also exploiting them. Okay, starving them, not giving them food, और ill treating them, उनके साथ अच्छे से बात नहीं करना, bad behavior करना. Okay, so all this comes under exploitation. आप जब कहीं काम करते हो तो you have to take care कि you are not getting exploited. आपका boss या आपका जो भी sir है, head है, he is not he is not ill treating you, he is not behaving bad with you, he is giving you right amount of salary and at the right time, and also not using you as a slave. Okay, so generally women and children and the weaker sections of the society and powerless people are exploited. So this right enables us to stand up against any kind of exploitation. जो भी exploitation हो रहा है उसके against खड़े रहने की हिम्मत हमको ये right देता है. हमारे पास right है कि हम इसके against खड़े रह सके. Okay, next slide we will see. Yes, now prevention against child exploitation, as I have said you in earlier slides, that child should be, जो आप लोग देख रहे हैं this slide में, how happy all these people are, because this is what you have to be doing until the age of 14 years, studying, playing, singing, okay, reading, writing. ये जो आपको slide पे दिख रहा है, you can see on your screen, students, this is what you should be doing until the age of 14 years, and not working in mines, in industries, at a hotel, and not doing job or employing yourself. After 14 years of age, when you are fully developed as an adult, then you can do employment and you can earn for your family. But now, until the age of 14 years, it is your right to study, to scribble, to draw, to play, to sing, to sleep. So all these are right. और हमारा जो song है, that is also based on this. Let us see what is there more in this lesson. Yes, now we also have some act, that is minimum wages act. मतलब हमको minimum मतलब सबसे कम, wages का मतलब होता है salary. wages मतलब जो हर दिन जो salary मिलती है laborers को, जो लोग आप लोग देखते हैं बिल्डिंग बनाते हैं, ब्रिज बनाते हैं, they are called as laborers, workers. तो उनको जो wage मतलब every day उनको दिया जाता है. जैसे उनका काम खत्म होता है, they are being given wages. wages means everyday salary, जो everyday काम खत्म होने के बाद मिलती है. तो एक तरह का एक्ट बना है ये मिनिमम वेजेस एक्ट. सो टू प्रोवाइड, वो एक्ट के अंदर क्या क्या आता है, टू प्रोवाइड मिनिमम वेजेस to the workers working in organized sector, to stop exploitation of the workers, to empower the government to take steps in fixing the minimum wages, मतलब कम से कम उनको कितना मिलना चाहिए हर दिन का, and to revising it in a timely manner. To apply this law on most of the section in organized sectors. सब जगह ये जो हमारा minimum wages act है, इसको अप्लाई करना very important है. That is a law, and most of the sections in organized sector, this should be applied. Okay, next we will see what more we have. Yes, so another act that we have, Domestic Violence Act. मैंने आपको इससे पहले कौन सा act बताया था, Minimum Wages Act, and this another is Domestic Violence Act. So ये भी हमको एक constitution की तरफ से we have been given that violence against women should be stopped. Domestic violence means घरेलू हिंसा, जो घर में हिंसा होती है, हिंसा, violence, that should be stopped. So this is also included in an act in our constitution. Okay, next we will see. So we should get protection against domestic violence. Protection of women against domestic violence. This is also an act and it is an offense. Okay, so हमको इससे protection मिलना चाहिए. Offense का मतलब I have explained you earlier. Offense means गुनाह. So if any offense is done by some individuals, so they will be arrested and they can be prosecuted on the court of law and they can be sentenced to imprisonment. Okay, उनको उसका गुने का जो है गुनाह अगर करेंगे, offense करेंगे, so they will get punished, they will severely get punishment. So this domestic violence is considered as an offense. Okay, next slide we will see. Okay, so this is homework time. You can take a screenshot. We have already discussed all this, and there is a lot to be written in this homework. So you can write in your own words. I will read aloud the homework for you, students. Why has the Constitution given equal rights to all Indian citizens? सभी इंडियन सिटीजन को, सभी भारतीय जनता को हमारे कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन ने, संविधान ने क्यों इक्वल राइट्स दिया है? Why it is not different? Okay, so that I just made you understand the question, and now you have to search for the answer, or you have to make answer in your own words. This is the important question of the lesson. Okay, so this is your homework. You can do your homework in your books, notebooks. Okay, next we will see. I think so that is the end of the lesson. Okay, so do you want me to sing the song for you? The right song, children right song. Do you want me to sing, students? आपको सब समझ में आया लेसन में? कुछ ऐसा है that you didn't understood? Then I will explain again that part. You can unmute yourself and talk to me, and we can discuss that point again if you have not understood any point of the lesson.
Yes, miss.
कुछ है आपको doubt?
No.
पूछ सकते हो. Okay, so we will sing the song and then we can finish off this class. Are you all ready for the song?
Yes, miss.
Okay, so it is about children's right. आपके right के ऊपर ये song है. Okay?
Okay,
Ready है
miss.
सब लोग? Is everyone ready for the song? Okay, 1, 2, 3, start.
Yes, miss.
Yes, आप लोग मन में गा सकते हो मेरे साथ. I got right. You got right. We all got rights. I got rights. You got rights. We all got rights. Gotta have a home. Gotta be well fed. Have a place to learn and rest your head. We all got rights. We all got rights. Gotta have a say. Gotta raise a view. Have a place to play. Express a view. We all got rights. We all got rights. Gotta know your name. Get the doctor's cure. Don't be pushed around anymore. We all got rights. We all got rights. Gotta know your mom and watch TV. Gotta know the law because you and me. We all got rights. We all got rights. Gotta be so proud and have some joy. Gotta know the truth because every girl and boy. We all got rights. I got rights. You got rights. We all got rights. Okay, सबको समझ में आया lesson? This lesson was about rights. Okay, so now we will, the next class, we will do the history part. This civics is finished. Next time when we will meet, we will be doing history.